What's up, Leafs fans, and welcome back to Leafs Digest. What an interesting game tonight. The Toronto Maple Leafs defeat the Detroit Red Wings 10-7 in an absolute barn burner of a game that got way too close for comfort, especially considering the Leafs started the third period up 7-2. Up 7-2, and you managed to win 10-7. You could just, if you followed along with our pregame bets, you saw our betting previews, you would have seen, I bet the Leafs to win by 2 or more. So what an absolute stress that one was coming down the stretch. But hey, we cashed on that one. We cashed on the Matthews anytime goal score. So 2 for 2 on those. So if you want to get in on those bets, you can download the betstamp app. The link is in the description. You can see all my bets right when they happen. As soon as I log them, they all go into the app. You can track me on there. Zack Phillips is my name on there, so you can check me out, see all the bets that I'm throwing down, all the Leafs bets, other NHL, basketball, anything like that. It's all on that account. So you can download the link in the description and see what I'm doing. Make sure you follow along. And if you don't want to do that, you can always follow our Instagram, Maple Leafs Digest, or you can subscribe to this YouTube channel to get notifications when our pregame betting preview or game preview comes out, letting you know what our bets for the night are going to be. So if you want to follow along, you can hit those because we did go 2 for 2 on the night. So big night there. But before I get into the rest of this game breakdown, I want to thank everybody so much for subscribing to this channel. We finally hit that 2,000 subscriber mark. So if you guys have been following along, you know that Goody and I promise once we get to the playoffs, we will be going mullets. My hair not quite long enough. Goody's still growing his out. We're going to be growing it out till the beginning of the playoffs and getting mullets day 1 of the playoffs. So if you want to see that happen, make sure you subscribe to this channel just so you can see when we get to the playoffs and we got those mullets going. But thank you guys so much for helping us get that 2,000 subscriber mark. This has been an absolute blast all the way along, breaking down Leafs games, news, rumors, anything like that on this channel. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, for following along and helping us out. That was absolutely unbelievable. We are so grateful for you guys following along. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get into tonight's game. What an interesting game this one was. You started off with the Nylander goal, a beautiful shot. And then, honestly, we all know that the Leafs are going through some illness right now. Mikheyev left last game in the middle of the game, didn't return, so we know this team is just puking, using the facilities way too much right now. They are struggling with something. Something's going through this team where they cannot stay even in the game. Nylander leaves the game shortly after. He does manage to return and play the rest of the game, but just weird situation all around. And honestly, that should have set the tone for what was about to happen for the rest of the night. The Leafs end up taking a 2-0 lead off of a beautiful goal from Bunting where Marner finds him out front with an incredible backhand pass. Tucks that one in. We go up 2-0 and 2-1. And then next thing you know, David Kampf is scoring and we're up 3-1 in the first period there. And you're going, okay, 2-goal lead. We're feeling pretty good. The offense is clearly going here. 3 goals in the first period. They're feeling themselves. Second period comes and you just start rolling over this team. Mitch Marner gets a natural hat trick in the second period. His first career hat trick. So shout out to Mitch Marner for that one. That was pretty cool to watch. Pretty cool to see him do that, get his first career hat trick. Matthews ends up burying a goal. And that first line, they went for 5 goals and 13 points in the first 40 minutes of play tonight. What an incredible game by them. They may be the best line in hockey right now. If you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, let me know in the comments as well. I'm happy to hear it all, but my personal opinion right now is that Leafs first line of Matthews, Marner, and Bunting is the best line in hockey right now. They are creating goals at a ridiculous rate. We see them tonight put up 6 goals and 15 points total, combining off of that incredible Bunting play at the end or near the end of the third period there to Marner, able to tuck that one home, the last goal of the game. These guys are just finding any possible way to score, and they are helping out defensively here. You even look at that Bunting or the Marner goal at the end where Bunting steals it. It's a great defensive play to step up, read the play, pick it off at the blue line. He goes down, makes a beautiful pass, drop pass to Marner in the slot the exact same way we saw Marner do to Kampf on the penalty kill a few games ago. But just ridiculous stuff that first line continues to do. They have been unbelievable over this last 17, 18 game stretch that they've been on. It's been phenomenal to watch as a Leafs fan and as a hockey fan in general. Just getting to watch guys go out there and put on a clinic like that. It is so much fun. It is so enjoyable, and it's so easy to root for. That is my favorite line in hockey right now. Obviously, as a Leafs fan, easier to say, but just watching them in general, it's so exciting every single night. But I mean, we go to that second period. We get a decent lead. Sam Gagner ends up scoring a goal. So you're wondering, all right, what's going to happen here? How are things going to play out? But we did see some nice stuff from Lyubushkin. He looked pretty physical. He looked pretty good. He's not making crazy mistakes. He's keeping it simple. And then we get to see him starting a little scrum in front of the net in that second period there, pushing the guy while he's down on the ice. He gets up. Next thing you know, there's a huge wrestling match going on. We even saw Brody later in the third period tripping Lucas Raymond after the whistle. And it's just, yeah, okay, that's not a clean play necessarily, but it's nice to see these Leafs defensemen at least doing something. We've seen for so long they just stand around, watch guys hack at the goalie, watch guys push away. To see at least see some type of reaction is a nice development here, and I think Lyubushkin's bringing a little bit of that. You're watching that big Russian bear on the back end push guys around, not be afraid of anybody, take hits, make hits. He's doing a good job back there. I've been happy with what I've seen from him. Let's go to the Gagner goal. That Campbell giveaway was atrocious. There is no other way to put it. This guy throws the puck up the boards, takes the long way around the net, and Sam Gagner manages to find the empty net while Jack Campbell is scrambling to get back in there. Not the prettiest sight to see. We don't want our goalie overhandling the puck like that. And the other thing I refer to here when I see that one go in, that is a very Freddie Anderson-esque type play. Mishandling the puck behind the net, struggle to get back out front, and it's an unfortunate goal in the back of your net. We've seen that from Freddie so many times, and during the beginning of this season and all of last year, we never saw that from Jack Campbell. I don't know necessarily what's creeping into his game here, but he is seriously lacking confidence. Even making those plays and getting back, he's lacking confidence in himself to make a good play in the first place, ends up making a panic play around the board, struggles to get back in the net. Sam Gagner manages to find the empty net and tuck that one home. Jack Campbell really needs to step it up here because we look at that goal, it's tough. It's not a good one. But then you go to the third Detroit goal, tip shot. Okay, fine. Not Campbell's fault. Fourth Detroit goal, tip shot. Okay, fine. Fifth Detroit goal, Detroit ices the puck, beats out the Red Wings beat out the icing, gets to the puck, fires it on net, from an absolutely terrible angle below the bottom of the circle, or at the bottom of the circle, and manages to squeak it short side past Campbell. That goal should never, ever go in. Ever. That's a terrible goal for Campbell to be letting in there. That's a terrible goal, especially with the momentum swing that Detroit was on there, where they're absolutely coming all over the Toronto Maple Leafs there, bringing it to them. Every single shift that they were on the ice, they score a couple of goals. They make it a little bit of a closer game, a little bit more uncomfortable. And then Campbell goes and allows that goal. That is terrible. That's a poorly timed goal. And it's a bad one to let in. It's a very, very big momentum swinging goal. Luckily, the Leafs offense was going tonight and they were able to battle through it. But when you play against a better team than Detroit, that's not going to be okay. That will not fly. Ever. So that's a tough one for Jack Campbell to let in there. He ends up, I mean, you look at it, it was 4.5 minutes into the third period. Next thing you know, Detroit's got 5 goals. That can't happen. That's unacceptable. You go to the Detroit 6th goal. Mrazek is in net. Campbell gets pulled. Not Mrazek's fault. I will defend Mrazek on this one. Riley does not box the guy out in front. Rasmussen ends up getting a stick on it, tips it past Mrazek. Not really sure what Mrazek's going to do there. The guy's about 2-3 feet away from him, tips it in the net past him. But I mean, you look at that defensive coverage, that's unacceptable. When they show the cam behind the net, you look out front, Rasmussen is all alone in front of Mrazek. And there were 4 Leafs players standing in the slot covering nobody. That can't happen. Even if the guy still manages to get a tip on the puck and they manage to score there, Someone has to be on that guy. I will argue that if that happens and the guy manages to score, maybe there should have been better defensive coverage in terms of boxing the guy out, pushing him away, whatever. But at bare minimum, someone has to be on the right side of that guy. Someone has to be in the net side of that guy. You cannot allow him to just be standing there floating on his own in the slot, or I guess below the slot, able to tip that puck past Mrazek. Terrible. Terrible defensively there. This game was ridiculous. I mean, then you go to the Mikheyev goal. That's a great goal by Ilya Mikheyev, and that is exactly what Mikheyev needs to be doing. Drive the net hard. You're a big body. You're a fast guy. You got decent hands. Take the puck to the net. Don't be afraid to go to the net. That's exactly what he does on his goal there. He drives to the net. Some may say goaltender interference. They don't even challenge it on the ice. They allow it as a goal. So, hey, as far as Detroit was concerned, as far as the NHL is concerned, that's a good goal. I know there's going to be some fans who are going to question that one. But hey, call on the ice stands, good goal. That's what Mikheyev needs to do. He needs to consistently be doing that. He needs to take the puck to the net and use his size and his speed to his advantage. It's just a weird situation all around. And then you go to the Raymond goal afterwards where Mikheyev just gets that one back. You go up 8-6. Raymond goes out there and scores that goal. That one, I will say, is a bad goal from Mrazek. Yes, did his stick deflect off of Liljegren's and did it flutter through Liljegren's legs and then flutter through Mrazek's legs? Yes. But how is that puck going 5-hole from Lucas Raymond past the top of the circles? That should never, ever be a goal. That should not be happening. That one is a tough one from Mrazek. I do not like that. Then, following it up immediately, off the face-off, the Toronto Maple Leafs down on a short-handed situation. David Kampf, win the draw, slip around the centerman, ends up squeaking through. He goes on a 2-on-0 with a backchecker kind of right on him there. Passes it across to Kasha, and he tucks. This penalty kill continues to do incredible things, not allowing the other teams to score. Detroit goes 0 for 3 tonight. They are the best penalty killing unit in the NHL. It's shutting teams down, not allowing them to score on power plays, but they're also creating goals. Seeing another one here tonight is just ridiculous. This penalty kill is so lethal. They cannot stop. They cannot stop scoring. The penalty kill here is better than us at 5-on-5. It's ridiculous, but they still do amazing things. All right. I want to get into my Austin Matthews play of the day. I got a few more things to talk about this game, but before I do, I want to get into my Austin Matthews play of the day. I mean, you guys know exactly what one I'm going to here. I've gone through the goals in chronological order, and I saved the best one for the last. Michael Bunting, beautiful defensive zone read, steps up, intercepts the pass between the two defensemen at the blue line, flies down the ice on a breakaway. He's got a back checker all over him. Also draws a penalty, which he continues to do, league leader in drawing penalties. And what does he do? Slides right past the net and drops the puck back to Mitch Marner for a completely empty net, the exact same way Mitch Marner did to David Kampf a few games ago. It was brilliant. And Mitch Marner, as soon as that puck went in the net, he knew how brilliant of a play that was from Bunting. And I mean, hey, he's done it before, so probably a little bit of a pat on the back to himself as well for the brilliance there, handing that one off to Bunting. But the goaltender was completely out of the net. Completely. What a play by Michael Bunting. That is my Austin Matthews play of the day. Brilliant stuff there. Mitch Marner scores his 4th goal. So he adds on to his first career NHL hat trick with a 4th goal there. Gives that line 6 goals and 15 points on the night tonight. They have been ridiculous. It is insane to watch them. It is so much fun. What a night by those guys. Amazing stuff for them to continue to put up goals. This Leafs team hits 10 goals for the first time in 15 years. Just a clinic offensively from them. A little bit of defensive work, I might say, needs to be done here. But I mean, going to some guys who stepped into the lineup tonight with some absences. Engvall out with illness. Robertson steps up, makes his season debut, and he played a good game. I wouldn't sit here and say he played exceptional. I wouldn't give him an insane round of applause, but he did play a pretty good game. So shout out to Nick Robertson for that. Good on him for stepping into this lineup and looking like he fit in right away, creating chances, taking shots on net, driving the net. He looked pretty good out there tonight, so I was happy with that. But guys, before we go here, I do want to remind everybody, you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself here. And there's one really, really good way to do so with Manscaped. Manscaped is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. They offer precision-engineered tools for your family jewels, and they recently launched the Men's Hygiene Bundle, the Performance Package. You can join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. I'm talking 4 million men worldwide, and if you do the math real quick there, that's about 8 million balls worldwide. Goody and I trust it. We've been using it. They sent us the package, but guess what? It comes with more than just the grooming. It comes with the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. I mean, Manscaped is doing it all here. They threw in some boxers. They throw in the travel bag. The 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. Ridiculous stuff what these guys are doing. They're hooking you up with a deal. And the Lawnmower 4.0 is water resistant and also has a 400K LED spotlight for a more precise shave. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, make sure you go over to manscaped.com. You can take advantage of 20% off and free worldwide shipping with code Leafs Digest. So make sure you go over there right now. Manscaped.com. The promo is sliding across the screen here. Manscaped.com. Promo code Leafs Digest for 20% off and free shipping. Make sure you take advantage of that. The link is in the description of this video as well, so you can click on that, head on over there, and use that promo code. Thank you guys so much for supporting. But last thing we got to get into before I let everybody go, grades of the game. All right, here we go. I already got the analytical glasses out. We don't have Goody here with us to do the eye test on tonight's grades of the game, so it will strictly be an analytical episode here. And let me break this one down. Offense, team offense, 5 out of 5. I mean, no matter the results of the game and how things went there, obviously we win 10-7, you win by 3, but 10 goals, you score 10 goals, there's no chance the offense can be less than a 5 out of 5. 10 goals. The first time in 15 years that the Leafs have scored 10 goals in a game. Ridiculous number for them. 5 out of 5 for offense. Team defense. 2. I look at the Campbell giveaway. I don't know if that's necessarily on the defense. It's a little bit of a scramble play by everybody or the team as a whole on the defense. But that's really on Campbell there for just firing the puck up the wall. The Leafs are back transitioning. Campbell has possession of the puck, and he turns it over right to a guy's tape fired into the empty net. I don't know if we can blame the defense. You look at the one with the Campbell one where it's fired down the ice on the icing. He beats it out and fires it in. It was one-on-one, and the guy's taking a shot from the corner below the bottom of the circle. Can we blame the defense on that one? I don't know. Like, what else are you supposed to do on that guy there? Beat the icing, I guess, but the guy's full head of steam. You do the best you can. You don't allow him come inside. That's not really on the defense there. That's a Campbell situation. There was a couple other iffy ones, but I also there was a couple deflections off of draws or where a puck just goes back to the point, the guy fires it, it deflects off somebody in front. I don't know if we can blame the defense, but I'm still giving them a 2 because in general, not great. Boxing out, covering guys in the zone. It wasn't a great night. There was a lot of things going on that just wasn't pretty from this Leafs defense. They really need to step it up. You managed to outscore your problems 10-7 tonight, but in the future and against better teams, that will not work. You cannot rely on that. 2, goaltending. 1. I can't look at this any other way. I mean, Jack Campbell goes in there. He makes 5. He allows in 5 goals. makes 20 saves. He has an 800 save percentage. Mrazek goes in for relief, and I'll give him a little bit of leeway because he goes in there cold, but he still manages to have 2 goals against, 6 saves, and a 750 save percentage. Terrible, terrible, terrible night from the goaltenders here. And I mean, again, I'll give Mrazek a little bit of a buffer because of what ended up happening where he goes in cold, but still not a pretty night from this Leafs goaltending staff. 1 out of 5 for me there. Power play, I can't even really grade this one. They didn't get a power play tonight, so it's just a wash. Penalty kill, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Detroit goes 0 for 3 on the power play, and you manage to score a shorthanded goal. Beautiful stuff from this penalty kill. They continue to be one of the best, they continue to be the best penalty kill in the entire NHL right now. So very, very interesting. And based on my analytical grades here, based on the numbers I have crunched, we end up with a C+ on tonight's game. The offense, incredible. The penalty kill, incredible. The power play didn't even get a chance, so you can't even grade it. Defense and goaltending, tough night. Not good there. That is my grades of the game, C+. Leafs fans, thank you guys so much for tuning in here. We greatly appreciate it, and thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to this channel. We hit that 2K mark thanks to you guys. Thank you for your support, for following along, for joining in the live streams when we do those. We'll have more of them coming up in the future. For watching our betting previews, thank you guys so much for everything you do, for how much you supported this channel. Make sure you check out manscaped.com. Use promo code LeafsDigest. 20% off and free shipping. Why wouldn't you take advantage of that? I mean, you might as well. The link's in the description. You can just scroll down there, click on that, head over to the site, take advantage of that deal just for you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Leafs fans, we will see you guys very, very soon. The Leafs beat the Detroit Red Wings tonight 10-7 with this one. Mitch Marner scores his first career hat trick. He ends up with 4 on the night. Nylander grabs 1. Bunting, Matthews, Mikheyev, Kasha, Kampf even gets on the board. And I mean, what a night. The Leafs go to 34, 15, and 3. Unique one from this team here. Hopefully we don't see anything like that in the near future. But Leafs fans, I think this team, the offense here is clicking. As long as we can figure out this defense and goaltending situations, we will be on the right track. I believe. I hope you do too. Keep believing.